Alright, so I have this old rope out of my shop, and I'm not sure if I'm just gonna scare everything away by doing this, but I want to hang some here, and I want to make this a scrape hub, just a mecca of scrapes for the bucks. Last year there was a big buck in the area, never got a daylight photo of him here. He fed here at night, and as a 3-year-old he was here quite often, and I let him go 2 years ago, and last year he was a clean 8 in the 140s, and neighbors got him in gun season. Somewhere along the line he disappeared after the first day of gun. So yeah, we got some up and coming bucks, nothing that big, but I'm gonna try and make this spot a lot better than it's been. Well, it's going to take a few throws to get this up over there. We'll try it again. I like to say, you keep trying till you succeed. I ain't very good at throwing rope over a branch. This might have the opposite effect. It's going to spook the deer for a while, for sure. Well, I'm not throwing where I want to throw, but I will try it some more. That would probably work. Let me see what I've got here. Alright. This rope's like old, it's just disintegrating pretty much. I ain't sure this will work. It's beginning of September. It's this time of year. We just get a big influx of bears, it seems. And then they just kind of all move on as the food source changes. My woodland's in between 2 big farms. They're like 400-acre farms and have big ag fields. So you get these bears through my property, hitting the corn, the beans. I don't know what all they eat down in there, but they kind of come through here. You see a lot of them the end of August, beginning of September, and they like to play around. I tried planting trees using tree tubes. That doesn't work, but yeah, I'm going to cut this rope here. There we go. The idea is just create a playground here, if you will, for the bucks. Might not work, but we're going to try it. If it doesn't work, well, then you know not to do it again. Some of my magic potions. This is simply a synthetic mock scrape starter from Tinks. May or may not work, but we'll see. And we're on to the next one. Well, I'm gonna put another section of rope up over here. I decided to spend the money, get this pre-orbital rope scrape. I'm gonna see if that thing works. So we'll give it a try. Put my gloves on, and I'm gonna hang up just some regular rope again. I'm either gonna run the deer out of the area, or we're gonna pull them in really good. So if you look here at the end of this rope, I unthreaded it a little bit, untangled it, and I'll give the deer something to play around with. This tree it used to kind of bend the other way, and I had some bears in here playing with it. This here was the old scrape branch, if you can see that. So I decided to spend the money, try this rope, and I'm gonna hang my own over here. Alright, I'm gonna hang another rope here. So I'll have a rope in front of the tree stand, I'll have one right here, and I'll have one the other side of the food plot. And like I said, it's either gonna run the deer out of the area, or just maybe they'll get used to it and decide they like having a rope with a scrape under it. Part of getting old, you can't jump as high as you used to. We'll get it. Try another scrape starter I got. 100% synthetic, it says. And it doesn't even work. No problem. We're either gonna pull these deer in, or we're gonna run them out of the neighborhood. But we got some really nice 2-year-olds coming in here, or in the area, and a couple 3-year-olds this year. So great bucks for my kids to hunt for. And the idea is to do what we can to make our hunts more successful. Last year we killed one 5-point here, my one son's first buck, so that was great, but that was the only deer. And doesn't really suit me. You know, we got a lot of bucks in the area, and I want to pull them in here, give them a little bite to eat. We got to get, some ropes hanging. Hopefully they go for that. They should. And yeah, I can't help but be excited. It's going to go one way or the other. We're going to give the bucks a good reason to come in here. We got food, we got scrapes. I can keep hitting them now and then, freshen them up, try to get the deer to more curious, get them coming in here more, and see if we can tip the odds in our favor. We'll get a nice buck on the ground this fall. So we have 3 ropes now around the food plot, and got this trail here. It's an access trail. The deer use it. They come down off the hill. They kind of come in from any direction, but what this particular scent is supposed to be their simulate the tarsal gland. Just get them scraping. So we got the ropes, and I'm gonna hit this branch here and the one down here. It's not unusual for deer to come right up this trail, come off the hill over there. It's a neighboring property, and they come down off that hill, that little creek, and they come right up through here into the little food plot. So there again, just trying to get the deer using the area. Here in about a week, I'm gonna top seed that food plot with triticale or winter wheat dry, and hopefully to get some rain and that stuff grows. We'll sweeten it up again here in a couple weeks before the season, and hope for the best. Years ago, I invested in a bunch of these Bushnell trophy cams, and they used to be my go-to camera. Bushnell had a good thing going, and then they quit, but that camera, I think I've had it for 10 years or more, and it's still working, surprisingly. So got it fired up. It's pointed at that rope scrape we hung, and we'll see.